Hi, this is my in the bag for the 2019 season. My name is Simon. I live in Sweden. I have been throwing Trilogy Plastic since 2013 and I went on Team Trilogy in 2014. And for the last couple of years I have been sponsored by Micke's Disc Golf to help grow the game here in Sweden. So thank you Micke for your support. It means a lot. And my skill level is intermediate, and as you will see I keep it very simple in my bag because I don't want to have to make very tough decisions out on the course, and just I'm throwing what works for me. So let's start with some approach discs. Suspects, classic soft for baby hyzers up to maximum at 250 feet. And then this Trilogy Dymax Fusion, thank you Brandon Redmond. Strictly for forehands nowadays. I can carve line with this baby. Hyzers, hyzer flip to flats and turnovers. And I have had both these discs in the bag since 2014, so I can understand why they are going out of production, but I'm still sad about it. Some more approach discs. Zenus, as Dave Fable says, if I can reach you with my Zenus, I'm grabbing them. First up, this all round AP, strictly for backhands, a little bit of hyzer flip to flat, but always finish hyzer, up to around 250 feet maximum. And then I have this broken in zero medium, which actually a turnover Zenus, and this is also my jump putter and headwind putter, also up to a little bit over 200 feet. Next, jump up to distance drivers. There's only one mold, and I don't actually need this fast of a disc for my arm speed, but I think it's nice to have a wide rim driver in your bag for those skip shots and the extra fade that it provides. So I have chosen for a couple of years to throw Worlds, and I cycle different plastics, but right now this is what's in my bag. I have a Origio, and it starts out overstable as with most baseline plastic, but I'm hoping to beat it up until a understable flyer so I can use it for turnovers and maybe some backhand rollers. Next is a hybrid. It's new to my bag, so we'll see how it fits, but for hyzer finishes. And then my forehand bombers, and you will always find some sort of TP in my bag. First a Trilogy Dymax. I can carve lines with this one as well. Hyzers, hyzer flip to flat and turnover lines. And the last one is a special piece. This is a Proto TP that Dave Failberg picked up in the factory sometime around 2013. And he was bored, so he grabbed a couple of blank ones, 5 to be precise, and stamped them with this Optohex Michelin stamp. And then he traded this piece for another disc while he was in Sweden for that trip, and that is the one I'm throwing now, also for forehand. Backhand I can probably get the World out to around 330 feet on a good drive, and I max out on 350 on a really good drive. And my forehands is usually around 300 mark, but I can push that a little bit on a really good drive. Next, fairways, 2 molds of those. My beloved Tridents, also out of production, but we'll see. For backhand, Optoline. Yeah, hyzer bombs, straight with dependable hyzer finish. Goal line for forehands, thumbers, forehand rollers, get out of trouble. And then I have this retro line bursts. It will be exciting to see what this baby can do once it's even more broken in, but right now it is a hyzer flip to flats, but always has the trident finish. And trident is sneaky long in headwinds, that's why I like it. I used to throw triple X's, but I can get the tridents out a little bit further, so that's why I went back to those. And I probably throw them around between 250 and 300 feet on average. Next fairway. When DD announced they were producing their own discs in 2013 or 12, something like that, I read about the Escape and I thought this disc would probably suit me, and it did. They hit a home run with this one, and I have been bagging the Escape since it came out. As with the Worlds, I cycle different plastics depending on different situations on courses I play. Right now this is what I use. I have a fluid moonshine for straight with hyzer finish. I got a old first run Lucid. So yeah, almost like a backup to that fluid one, straight with hyzer finish. And then I have my max distance bomber for open shots, this air plastic. I need to give a little bit of hyzer though in the release, because it will flip to flat and turn over a little bit before it comes back in the end. And then I have this broken in prime. It's getting more and more understable, and I like it a lot. Mostly backhand shots. I want to make it into a turnover machine for quick rollers and the occasional quick padding thumber and woods. And the Escape, I can probably, it's everything from like 275 and up. Next, mid-ranges, 2 molds as well. I carry Emax, 3 of them right now. A moonshine, straight with dependable fade in the end. I got a prime, starts out as I said with the World, the baseline plastic more overstable, but it's breaking in more and more, and it's getting straighter and straighter, and hopefully it will start to turn over soon. And also have a regular Lucid. This has some small burst effect in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it was released a little while before the burst plastic came out, and I think this was a little bit of testing with that material. And the EMAC has very good glide, and hopefully the prime one will be a turnover, but I don't think it will ever replace the Terces. This is the glidiest mid-range I have ever thrown in my life, and it's perfect for hyzer flips and turnover lines, the occasional quick roller, and yeah, probably never leaving the bag until that prime EMAC does wonderful things for me. And last is my putting putter and throwing putter. As Bruce Willis says in Armageddon, unpack the judge. For putting, classic hard judges. They are the color of chains, so they know where they belong, right in the basket. I'm a spush putter, and the judge fits that style of putting well, and sometimes for headwind putts I go back to spin putts, and they work very nice for those as well. And I have been using the judge for a little bit more than 3 years now. And I also throw judges, and same story again, I cycle different plastics depending on what line I want to use them for. Right now it's a team stamped fusion, straight with little subtle fade in the end. And for straight and turnover lines I got this classic blend with a Skywalker Open stamp, cool guy from Stockholm, and that's sponsored by Didi. Yeah, judges for throwing is probably a little bit over 200 feet, and the mid-ranges are everything from 200 feet up to 300 feet. As always, I'll end this one with a have a nice day and see you out there on the fairway.